Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to more WitchSpring R. Hope everybody has been doing well. Couple couple of updates for those who have not been around, basically within most of this week to understand kind of what's been going on. I deleted yesterday's VOD. Yesterday was my attempt to stream Shining Force 3. And it just not working out for various different reasons. Trying both Saturns, trying different memory cards, trying different problems, finding out that one of my memory cards was actually a RAM expansion card and not an actual memory card, and that's the reason why it was never being read properly. Just all sorts of issues. Me researching the satiator for like 3 hours last night, trying to figure out if trying to trace all of the different pathways that all the saves and everything took, trying to experiment with Saturn rings to where I was ultimately able to get everything to save to the SD card. The problem is I can't find out if it's able to pull from the SD card without being able to have some kind of complete file. So I looked into complete files, and the problem is I don't know where the Satiator Rings is putting all of the files, so I'm not able to insert the actual complete file from Shining Force 1 or Shining Force 3 Scenario 1 to be even able to test whether or not that's something that's even able to work right now. So all roads led to getting another memory card, and I am currently waiting on a memory card to come in. Welcome, Akaro. I'm just recounting yesterday's events. I'm very cross about the Saturn. I have never hated a console more in my life than the Sega Saturn. I don't necessarily know how much of it is its fault, as much as it is, like, I've just not had anything ever go right with the Saturn. Every Saturn has something wrong with it. Everything has required me spending more money or throwing more money at it to fix it. I ended up having to get an entirely new Saturn because of one optical drive. The other one has the MPEG slot not working. There's all sorts of problems with access to certain save files, memory cards not working, limited internal storage space on the Saturn. Like, the fun just never seems to stop. I just outright deleted the VOD yesterday, Hikaru. I'm like, there's just no point in keeping it up. It's not me playing Shining Force 3. It's like me getting through the first 7-minute opening cutscene in like an hour and 50 minutes, and it's just like, it's just nothing I want to keep up. It's nothing that's going on my backup YouTube channel. It's just kind of an unfortunate waste, and I'm a little down. I'm the type of person that feels if I am stagnating, or I feel like a stream's not going anywhere, or I feel like a stream is like really half effort, then I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to commit to having more streams if it's just going to be continual half effort stuff. And so, the fact that I've only had like one actual stream in like the last 10 or 11 days, only one where I've actually streamed a game, and that was WitchSpring R Part 4. I think there was like a large gap between all of that. But yeah, I don't know. I appreciate the consideration, but it's just one of the things I'm just gonna have to work out. But the problem is, like, everything always happens all at one time. If we're spread out, I could take it. It's just everything's happening at once. Also, I need to change my mic offset. I think everything's gonna be disconnected audio-wise, desynced. Give me 1 second. Phone desync issue, so we can fix that. There we go. Alright, so as far as the upcoming game, I'll be honest, I finished researching the Satiator issues at like 11:30 last night. I have not had a chance to decide on what happens with Shining Force 3, if it's going to work or not work. So I don't know. I have choices. I don't want it to be... I absolutely don't want it to be East 5. At this particular point, there are so many ways a translated game, and, you know, me having to go through, like, a PlayStation something emulator to play that can go wrong, and I just don't want anything else going wrong. Like, I feel like everything else has just gone wrong, and I'm picking a game that could absolutely fail on me, so I don't know if I want to commit to that. But I do appreciate your support. I just feel like I'm continually just kind of stuck in a perpetual rut right now, and I don't know where we're going to go from here, but hopefully the game won't freeze, or OBS won't freeze as I try to drag WitchSpring up there. I think we are good. So let's go ahead and load the game. And we'll go from there. I do need to pick up my other computer so I can... Oops. So I can read chat. My leg got caught in the wire. So that kind of interfered with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that pulled up here. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest. So we'll see if the memory card arrives tomorrow for the Saturn. 'Cause I'm not sure if it will or won't. Find Anna. We'll warp here. I think we can at least walk backwards if necessary. Look, there's someone over there. I can't believe I've just become a royal palace warrior just to be stuck hunting down bandits still. It's Justice's orders. It's possible they might be more powerful than we expect. Just how strong is this witch that escaped justice? He didn't just send us off to our deaths, did he? Why are you so worried? With so many warriors out here, do you really think that we'll be the ones to run to that witch? Oh. Witch, please don't kill us. Turn around and quietly leave then. Yes, ma'am, we saw nothing. He fainted for real. The disturbance you and Kana caused has really stirred up the Royal Palace warriors. You too sure or something? Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where we need to go. It's probably up the northern path on the side. So this is a demon sealing stone, equals Aimhard Guard, there's only a small crack in it. Aimhard's seal is truly remarkable. Are you playing any games right now, Hikaru? Anything that you've been doing on the side? It's been kind of a rough week for me. It's just been draining. I haven't been able to really give myself a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of stuff, even off stream. So I have like nothing I'm playing even as like a hobby. I've got like no time to play anything. I'm hoping you're at least have been playing something fun. You're finishing Split Fiction. You know, my sister and her husband were playing that. I've played a couple of missions in it. Haven't gotten very far in it. But it seems pretty fun. Definitely a fun game. I can see why people like it. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, I have like whatever the maxed out PlayStation Plus membership is, with a thought process that, oh, I'm going to be able to play all of these games on the side, and, you know, in between streams I'll be able to do this, that, and the other thing, and I've had no time to do any of it. I've had no time to do anything. Like, the PlayStation membership wasted. So, hopefully I can get around to doing something with it eventually. The last thing I did with it, like, that really made use of the membership was Sandland. Because it was completely free. Just to be able to try it with like the maxed out PlayStation membership. Yeah, I think basically we've been trying to be on the lookout for like good co-op PlayStation games and good co-op games in general. And they got like one of these Turtles and like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles roguelikes, but we all kind of quickly determined we did not like it. I don't remember what the name of what it was. I don't think it's like Splintered Fate. It might be something different. I think Splintered Fate is like one of them. Maybe that's the name of it. But it felt like it was 60% looking at the end screen of what skill to get and 40% actually playing the game, which is a terrible ratio. So we ended up getting very quickly bored because it felt like we were only playing for 20 seconds, looking at like the next map screen for like, 40 seconds. And it was just like, that's rough. Really rough. Well, thank you. Yeah, so I have that on my backup channel as well to make sure that people are able to view that in case they want to see that later. But I really, it was one of those things where it's like, it's really, really tough to get all of that off of my phone and into like some sort of a format where I could email it to myself, download all the photos. So it took me a lot longer than I wanted. I wanted to talk about that, almost immediately after the trip, but it just became like, no, there's no way in the world I can do that. It was just a little too much effort. If you give the order, my platoon will move forward. I'm sure this is the bandits' lair. There must be more traps inside, and there's no way they haven't noticed our search party. It's not worth the risk to catch a bunch of two-bit thieves. But if the leader of the bandits is a witch, isn't this a good opportunity for us? Captain, I emphasized that before. We've only received partial information. Is there something Justice hasn't told us? According to the Lake Villagers, that thieving witch doesn't use any magic. It's the first-hand information I got. None of the traps she used are magical either. You see what I'm getting at? Witch is no good with magic, meaning capturing her won't count as much of an achievement. Should have known there was a reason Justice didn't come. I'm sure Justice is busy scouting, so we'll just need to sit here and wait for the end of the mission. Oh, our magic detector's reacting to something. A witch on her own? Are you the bandit leader? The magic detector is reacting very strongly. She's the real target. Much faster than me, despite my agility. High-ranked palace warriors, isn't this the Pope's main force? Hope Kana's okay. Forget Kana, you're the one they're after. Didn't you hear their conversation? Ah, I see. So 10,000 golds? That may have been newly added. I don't recognize that as being there before. Okay, we fought those. I mean, alternatively, I could always play Bart Game 2 if something goes hilariously wrong or not hilariously wrong with Shining Force 3. I mean, the only thing that could really top off everything else is if I really have like some sort of a memory card pin problem in the Saturn that I'm using with the Satiator, because the other one literally cannot use the Satiator because the MPEG expansion port is completely broken. So that would be all the luck in the world if that becomes a problem. If that does become a problem, I'm done. I'm done with the Saturn. I'm not throwing any more money into it. We will play Lunar Magic School when the translation's finished, and that's it. I am just not in the mood to deal with that anymore. I suppose we can play Grandia Digital Museum if that also gets a translation, but I'm basically of the mind that I am not able to have the level of flexibility that I thought the Satiator would provide with the system, just because the system itself is just so screwed up. There's a lot. I mean, this is kind of like the ugly side of collecting that a lot of people gloss over. Is like there's so many things that can physically go wrong with your hardware, so many things that can go wrong with consoles that you just cannot control, and it is an expensive hobby to maintain. I have been very fortunate with a number of the console purchases that I've made over the years. PlayStation, while, boasting some pretty extreme load times sometimes, as far as the PlayStation 2, that console has lasted the test of time. Saturn has, everything that's gone wrong with it really has. The very first Saturn I got had the the battery that was so badly corroded, I literally could not remove it to replace it in the system to even get the save data to work on that particular console. And when I actually was able to bust it out, it did break a certain part of the interior of it. And so that caused some issues. I was able to get another battery in there, but the other parts still remained pretty broken. Where the actual outer shell ended up broke. And then I ended up having a problem with the disc reader when we were playing Magic Knight Ray Earth, which I ended up calling like Magic Knight Pray It Works, because it ultimately ended up failing so many times. And so then I had to get a second one, and that's the one that had the good optical drive but had the bad MPEG slot. So and then with the memory card issues with everything, it's just been a non-stop hassle. I probably wouldn't have even had to go the satiator route if things just decided to work. I could have gone the Saturn Kai route if I wasn't so pessimistic about memory cards and everything else failing. Between both of my Saturns, there is at least one part of the Saturn that doesn't work. Like, combined, there's just always something that's not working with it. Maybe I can look into the Dreamcast direction. There's a lot of stuff I could probably do with that now that Suitcase and Tay have very generously gifted me theirs. We'll definitely want to pick up the iron because it's going to be necessary for smithing. We'll definitely want to make sure we try to make use of that. Another console I wouldn't mind revisiting again is the 3DO. I have virtually no problems with the 3DO at all, and I've had a lot of fun with every game I've really played on it, except for Snow Job. Snow Job is a terrible game. The people who made the minigames in Snow Job and the 3DO, I am convinced have never played a minigame in their life. It's like trying to ask like one of these older AI models to like envision or construct an AI game or try to go through an AI from memory or go through one of those minigames from memory. Because it is wild, like what you have to do to like even do like a puzzle piece minigame. Like the cursor, like what buttons they're choosing to be like selecting a piece and deselecting. No intuitive sense. But it was still a wild point-and-click, like 360 rotoscope game that just, was ahead of its time. Definitely ahead of its time. Not good, but ahead of its time, for sure. Okay, what am I actually here for? Like, why am I in this cave right now? Am I needing to be at that one door that was blocked off? Because I warped here simply to like walk out of here and then just go to that door. But then all of this other stuff started to happen. I'm like, why are we having scenes? Does any of this matter? Maybe something will happen on my way back out. I don't know. Either way, I went down every corridor there is to really go down. For the most part, I'm pretty sure. Can I teleport to the last level? Isn't this the last level, though? Like, the last part of it? Because I basically made it all the way to the end where the Demon of Greed was. No, that's okay. The thing is, I was always going to go out to that one door that looks locked. That was always going to be the plan. And then it changed when, like, this cutscene happened and all these people started talking. And I'm wondering why they bothered to, like, program all of these new enemies this deep in the cave if, like, none of it mattered at all. It's a little bit perplexing to me, but I don't know. It's not a big deal. We'll ultimately get through it. I am curious. The thing is, I'll have to probably change East 5 as the upcoming game, just because I'm so afraid of things going horrifically wrong with it. East 5 is definitely still going to happen. I need it. I want it to happen, and I want to play it. Just because it's been a good while since I played East 4. I think it's been over a year since I've done anything with East. It is on my backup YouTube channel, but that could mean anything. I'm thinking if I had to guess, it was probably June or July of last year, so we are coming up on like a year since I last played it. Wait, what's going on here? Yeah, they respawn off a timer, that's true, but the enemies that were here were different than the enemies that were here previously, and there were several newer cutscenes, so that's why I was thrown off. Okay, I'm a little... Oh, there's a bridge here. No, wait, we crossed this bridge, so how do I get to the previous area? It was using this, right? Have I never... I feel like I've walked out of here before. In any event, I'll just have to teleport out, because I don't get how to return back to where I was. But yeah, we'll go to that one door that's outside of here, and we'll be able to just check. The tooltip says, find Anna, which is extremely descriptive. She's located somewhere in northeast the Lake Forest, which is not this, which made me wonder why did they even... Because the whole reason I came here was to just walk out, and then they're like, cutscenes, a couple of cutscenes. I'm like, why are there cutscenes here? Let me go to the other side. Maybe I'm actually supposed to go here? But I guess it was entirely unrelated stuff. Just random enemies showing up randomly just to be random. I respect it. But yeah, this should be, I think, the last screen before we leave. We'll try going to that one locked door. Yeah, the tooltip isn't always the greatest. It's very strange, though. At the very, very beginning, they had, like, pointer indicators being like, this is the loading zone you want. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, midway through this chapter, they're like, no, just wander around aimlessly. Okay, so... Now I don't know where to go. I thought I do. I thought that was my guess, by the way. It was going there, and that didn't seem to really work out. So I don't know where they want me to go. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. I do know. Never mind. Never mind. She is the next screen over. I remember now. I remember now. We literally stopped right before we talked with her. I think she is like right up there. So I'll go ahead and just go there. Yeah, she's over here. I forgot. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, hope you like my speed running strat of not going where I need to go. Anna, there you are. I was out looking for pie ingredients. Isn't everybody? What are you doing here? It's dangerous to go out now. New warriors keep appearing in the lake. Really, I've been cut off from the village, so I haven't heard anything. Which is why I'm here to protect you. Come on, let's go home. The lake forest is dangerous right now. Out having a nice forest stroll, Anna? You ought to value your life more, Anna. At least until I managed to take that necklace from you. What? As if it wasn't bad enough you're a thief. Now you're planning more horrible things? Kate, what's going on? The power of the absolute barrier. I didn't know you had such a great talent. Aimhard's necklace. You have it, don't you? Where did you hear that? I'm not surprised that you had Aimhard's necklace. You were Aimhard's messenger, after all. What is surprising is that the necklace retains its power even though Aimhard is gone. How do you know that? I overheard the children talking. The demon sealing stone in the mines. That was your doing? Aimhard doesn't grant power to just anyone. Even I have no right. Who needs permission of a dead god? If you can't use the power, it's because you're not good enough. So give it to me instead. I need it. More binding magic. Pyberry, are you okay? How about I search your body, Anna? What? How did she break the binds already? You silly. I've gotten stronger, but your magic power is the same as before. You're the weak one now, Kate. I'll take you home safely now. I'll be careful about going out in the woods for a while, but I was hoping to make pie for you more often. I suppose I can't now. Then I have an idea. You do? You can live with me in my house. With you? What do you think, Black Joe? Great idea, right? I don't like outsiders. So I guess I'll have to keep coming to Dangerous Lake to see Anna instead? Well, in that case, I'm sorry, but I can't. It's too hard to leave behind the house I shared with Miro. But Anna, I might be your lost Miro. Huh? The pie I've been eating in my dreams tastes exactly like the one you made for me. I don't think it's a coincidence. And I saw my lost memories at Arua Temple. The Pope was forcing my mom to give up her power. That power must have been Aimhard's. No, it wasn't. No? Enough. Miro can't be replaced by anyone. I'm sorry, Anna. Master? Oh no, Pyberry. Pyberry, all this time you... The pie thickens. Dun dun dun. Alright. Welcome, Kensel. Yes. That's exactly the story. Hope you're doing well. I was explaining earlier that I may not be doing East 5 tomorrow. I may, well, not tomorrow, on Thursday. I may ultimately end up, we're waiting to see if I can get a memory card. If the memory card does not work, the Saturn is... I will throw the Saturn to Saturn. I literally I will drop the Saturn until Magic School comes out, period. I'm just tired of throwing money at the console, but we'll see how things go. I'm optimistic. I wasn't at first. I was definitely not, but we're going to see where things go from there. I'm hoping it all goes well and works out. Something is bound to change momentum-wise. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I really do hope it works. I want to play Shining Force 3. Like, I want the stream to be cool and awesome, and I want to be, like, do fun stuff, and I want to be engaging and exciting, and when I'm not engaging and exciting, and I feel like I'm showing up to streams late because work is busy, and, like, I'm having technical issue one after the other, it makes me not want to do it. And it's just, like, I'm not trying to be, like, mopey or garner, like, attention. It's, like, I just don't want to have a half-ass stream, and I'm, like, I don't think that's, like, too much to like expect. Is just to have at least some level of semblance of structure in like what I do. And when I don't have it, I feel like, well, this sucks for everybody else, but also mostly me. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm here, Master. Have I tried putting a pie in the Saturn? No, I have not. I feel like the Saturn has been putting pies in my face, though. It's pretty rough. But I'm glad I kind of figured out the save issue when I found it out before it got like a little bit too rough. I just can't believe it takes 200 blocks and like the Saturn can only hold like 400 something. That's like insanely low. But then again, I shouldn't talk. The Sega CD could only hold like 100 blocks. It was like even worse than that. Now I did have the backup memory cards. One of them is actually there on my shelf of memory cards, and another one of them is actually complete and box sealed. So I have those, which I'm definitely going to need because it's the only way to play Shining Force CD. There is literally not enough internal storage on the Sega CD to play the Shining Force CD game without having backup RAM. And like, it just takes so much space that you will literally run out. It's actually kind of hilariously broken in that regard. But it did offer, I mean, having kind of an internal, system, for most casual players, it wasn't really going to be a big deal. Yeah, anyway, Pieberry. I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were thinking. But why do you keep denying it? You can call me Mom if you like. No, not until you truly accept me. Every day I felt hope that I have a family of my own. The Warriors never scared me because I knew it was one night closer to meeting my mom. But if you aren't my mom, what do I do now? This arc would work if she literally felt that she was one step closer to meeting her mom, though. She, literally literally not like this at all. She only, maybe felt like she was closer to her mom, maybe within, the last 2 in-game days. So I don't know. It's a little bit too much for me to really buy. Yeah, I don't know why that does, but it's one of those, it's basically like the Arc the Lad collection I have on my shelf from the PlayStation 1, where, certain clear aspects unlock things in, the future games. Digital Devil Saga 1 on the PlayStation 2, allowing you to have stuff in Digital Devil Saga 2. And then Shining Force 1 data carrying over to Scenario 2, and then Scenario 3 with Shining Force 3 Scenario 1. So, you want your save datas to absolutely carry over. You want to unlock the characters in future games. You want to unlock items. You want to unlock things. You absolutely don't want it to all be missing. And I wanted to play the English translated version of Shining Force 3, not just because of my fear of import data being affected, but because the US version of Shining Force 3, from my understanding, basically guts so much discussion and dialogue that hints at there being a Scenario 2 that it's almost a completely different game in that regard. It tries to make itself a very standalone game when it's clearly not meant to be. So I'm I probably should play the English translated version of Scenario 1. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, it is like modern games. Have you seen the size of Rebirth? Have you seen the size of a lot of these other games? It's pretty rough. Can I hug you, Pieberry? We were too slow to say no. You're covered in scars from all the battles you fought, are we? You're always so cheerful. I never thought you'd have such sadness inside. We share the same pain. I'm sorry, I was being insensitive. You said you want to truly be accepted, right? Pieberry, you don't have to be Miro. Because today, you were newly born as my daughter. Therefore, you could think of me as your mom from now on. I don't think that's quite the same, though, but okay. Sentiment is appreciated. Yeah, and honestly, I think the idea of, data that's transferring into future quests, I think it's cool. Chapter 3, it exists! It literally exists. I can't believe it. Bondage and Freedom, which is actually the perfect title for my quest going through Chapter 2. That's exactly what I'm going to name my autobiography of playing this game. Are you that happy? Of course I am. I've been accepted into Anna's family. And now I have a new goal. To protect Anna. I'll find a way to cure Anna's illness. There's a simple way to protect her, to live here with her. Black Joe, that's unlike you. If she's here, you won't have to go to the lake anymore. It's a good idea, but no. Why not? It seems like Anna has a lot of memories of Miro in her house, so because I'm not Miro, she won't be willing to leave. You must have been so disappointed. A little bit, perhaps, but maybe it was for the best. But now that I think about it, I was eager to replace Miro, but Anna just accepted me for who I am. That's a good attitude to have. You're right, can't be anyone's replacement. Because you're Pieberry, the greatest in the world. Miro can't compete. Hearing you suddenly praise me like that just gives me shivers. Don't you remember the day you first captured me? You made me repeat that Piberry is the greatest in the world 3 times. Yes, so shout it loudly in the future. But Master, it's still quite dangerous to keep traveling in and out of the lake. After encountering that super strong warrior, I understand what you were so worried about now. If you hadn't accidentally triggered true blessing when you're fighting Crown, I'd be just a stain left from the ground. It's scary just to imagine. What does true blessing mean exactly? Is Arwa's arrow a fake then? To be precise, that arrow is the key to summoning the true blessing. So I've been fighting with a key the whole time? Arwa's immense magic power, even a key can be quite powerful. It is said that Arwa's magic was so great that their body could not contain it all. So Arwa scattered their magic in the sky, and called upon it when needed in the form of a lightning bolt. That's impressive. Their own magic, yet they couldn't even contain it all in their own body. So of course I can't summon lightning bolt at will like Arwa, right? Aha! Maybe you can. Although it wasn't deliberate, the fact you activated the true blessing during the fight with Crown is proof you're capable. Wow, so you think there's a way? Yes, we need to meet with Aslan. Aslan? Ah, the guardian animal at Arwa Temple? Aslan is also empowered by Arwa, so he should know how to handle lightning. Good, I need more power to protect Donna. If I can use lightning properly, I won't be scared to face Crown again. How about a 4-fork lightning circle? How about try creating a magic circle? How about a 5-word flame circle? How about no? Let's go ahead and save. Let's lock in chapter 5. We'll go ahead and do some quick training. Because we're just not strong enough, I think. I think we need to be stronger. So I literally probably should at some point, like, offer, like, make some kind of a channel just like devoted to stocks, because if people want to know what to buy, like what to know exactly what to buy and what to sell, just do the opposite of what I do. I did end up selling zoos, and it went up like 15% from what I sold it. So, you know, again, I don't know. It's just kind of rough. It's like my timing is always miserable whenever I do anything, buying or selling. We're the boulder, and the boulder does not use magic. It's true. So we need to go to the next area down here. It was a good energy transfer day, though. It's just one of, you know, that's like one of the only stocks that I've kind of held for like a really long time. I guess that and NVIDIA. And energy transfer, while it misses the earnings, the revenue is good. I don't really care, like, energy transfer, like, always misses the earnings. Like, it never gets there, but it seems to have otherwise done well. Something's going on the other side over here. Go. So there's Lady Justice. Not Livia, I think is her name, actually. What are warriors doing here? Foolish humans. I'll tear you to pieces. But I heard that guardian animals have already disappeared after the Spring War. Retreat, I'll be right behind you. Captain, I didn't sign up for this just to flee at the first sign of trouble. That's right. Won't back down until we find our missing comrades. You're so different to the warriors on the lake. Of course we are. We're from the Royal Palace. Well, you've all volunteered for this dangerous job of your own free will. Hi, Aslan. A witch. Her again. I'm here to ask you a favor. I will talk after destroying these warriors. All right, then. Let's get this over with. I have important business with Aslan. Everyone retreat whenever you get the opportunity. I guess she's not in the mood to fight this time. Come on, Livia. Let's fight. Be brave. With our current strength, we can't take on the lion and a witch at the same time. And what's next? The wardrobe? What does it matter? We're ready to risk our lives. No, there are more important things that require us to remain alive for now. Well, if we get killed here, who'll look for our missing comrades? You're right, but with that lion and witch will that lion and witch just leave us be? Hey, witch, we're looking for our comrades. Will you let us go for a retreat without a fight? Aslan, are you gonna eat them? I don't eat disgusting human flesh. If you're looking for your fellow humans, I saw someone entering the shipwreck a long time ago. If you have no business here, get out of my sight. I will not sully the entrance of the temple with human blood. Wow, I didn't know it was possible to negotiate with monsters. You hear that, Livia? Your comrades are in that shipwreck. How do you know my name? Because you won't stop shouting it every time we meet. Royal Palace Warrior Livia in the name of the Pope. What do you want from us? Nothing. I'm here for Aslan, so leave us alone already. Let's go. Do I not even get a thanks for letting him go? Don't expect anything from humans. What business do you have with me? I want to use Arwa's lightning too. It's too much for you. You should be grateful that you were even granted the blessing. But listen, I was nearly killed by a very strong warrior not long ago. Then Arwa's lightning bolt appeared with a bang and saved my life. But I'm afraid there won't be the same coincidence next time I'm in trouble. You summoned Arwa's lightning bolt, is that true? Half true. It appeared, but I didn't summon it. At least, not deliberately. The blessing was simply protecting itself. If you die, it may be lost forever. I don't like this. The blessing's vessel is too weak. So you won't teach me how to summon it? And if she remains weak, she will die. Fine, I'll teach you how to summon Arwa's lightning bolt. Thank you so much. So what do I have to do? Get stronger. Is that all? Even if you didn't intend to, the fact that the lightning bolt appeared means you may at least be qualified to call upon its power. Go to the guardian statue. It will test you to see if you are strong enough to withstand the blessing. If you survive the test, your body and the blessing will be bonded a little closer together. Afterward, you'll be able to summon Arwa's lightning bolt at will. Okay, I'll do it, but how do I take the test? Ask for the test at the sealing stone at the entrance to the temple, and it will open the way. Okay, I'll pass the test and be right back. So, temple trial. Before I do that, can I interact with the shipwreck? But how do we get inside? This should lead directly to the upstairs cabin. I've been on this ship before. We need to clear the debris from the entrance first. That will take a while. Okay, well, I found out what I came to find out. Let's go back. Now they have an arrow. Like, why? Why is the rule suddenly changed? See, now it's back. You know, I can't tell you how many times they just made me go to arbitrary places. I'm here for the blessing. Are these not the right words? I'm here to take the test. Oh, a beautiful ship appeared. Yarrow giveth and taketh. Are you the statue that saved me? The test shall now commence. $27,400. Whatever. Recovery effect decreased. I don't care. I mean, I'm doing fine. Although I can't really do the strongest strike moves because of my HP total. So I will go ahead and use my more decreased efficacy heal. We're ultimately fine. I just can't have the cool endings because I don't know how much damage I'll do. I probably could have just gone for it, but oh well. Wow, that's a huge bow. A bow and arrows? You need these to call down the lightning bolt? Wow, there really was a lightning bolt. It's smaller than the lightning bolt that struck Crown, but it's still quite powerful. Arawa's lightning bolt has been added. The old Arawa's arrow has had its cooldown reduced and its power increased. Okay. Master, I can't move my body. It's as if the flow of magic power is suddenly frozen. Your body is still too weak. Even the most powerful techniques must be used carefully and at the right time. Yes, I don't think this is something I can use casually. I need to spend some time building up my magic power in preparation. Still, it's amazing that you're able to wield divine lightning bolts. Yes, I'll go tell Aslan I passed the test. Alright, thank you, Aslan. Good work, Aslan. Aslan then Enslan. I can see that your body and the blessing have grown closer. I can now summon lightning at will. Of course, it won't be as powerful as Arawa's. Continue to train, and one day you'll be able to wield the true power of lightning bolts. Arawa's lightning bolt has the greatest defensive properties of all the gods' blessings. So Arawa's the strongest of the gods? Different gods have different inclinations, but they all have the same depth of magic. Do you think other gods might give me their blessings? The whims of the gods cannot be predicted, be it Arawa or Imhart. Do you know where I can find Imhart's temple? Huh? Why do you want to know that all of a sudden? You said only a god could heal Anna. Don't tell me. So why not ask Imhart to help her? She was Imhart's messenger. Or maybe I could ask them to use the power of the necklace for Anna. What do you think? Great idea, right? Asking a personal favor of a god? There's no guarantee Imhart would even awaken like Arawa did. We won't know until we go. Aslan, where's Imhart? Lion Plateau, my home. The lions don't like outsiders. Can you come with me then? I have a duty to protect my master Spring. Good call. Being your servant is hard work. Alright, Aslan, I'll find a way to get to Imhart Temple on my own. When you do not attack the lions there. They are my brothers. I won't lay a finger on them. And I have a favor of my own to ask. A favor? I'm all ears. I want you to keep an eye on what the humans are doing on this island. Okay, but is there any danger as long as they don't get too close to the temple? I know humans. They're not good-natured enough to come this far simply to save their comrades. And the shipwreck they're headed for is emitting unpleasant magic. It's a strange danger. I'd like to find out myself, but as you know, I cannot stray from the temple. Okay, I'll investigate the shipwreck for you. Livia's group went to the shipwreck Aslan was talking about, right? You can sense it too, can't you? The dark magic coming from the shipwreck. I can feel it even from here. Yes, it's the same magic I felt when I first came to this island. It may have something to do with why the warriors came here. Maybe that's why Aslan is so wary. I'm sure it won't be anything too serious. Spying on Livia. Okay, what did I end up doing? Where's the green potion that I had like 30-something of? Oh, here we go. I was looking for that, and I'm like, why is it not where it normally is? What are you guys doing? Well, we're waiting for the captain. Damn it! Livia. The inside of the ship is filled with dark magic. How did a Royal Palace battleship become so tainted with dark magic? Are you alright? We won't be able to explore the ship for long in these conditions. I see, there must be a dark magic stone on board. This is ominous. At least we know we've come to the right place. There are several traces of Jade and a squad being here. We're heading in. I'm sure we can overcome the dark magic with our strong minds. Calm down. If we get corrupted by dark magic, we might end up turning on each other. But let's make sure we have a backup plan first before we go in. Hello, is there a problem here? What are you doing here? Are you going to fight us after all? No, I have business of my own in the shipwreck. You guys have cleared away the debris blocking the entrance so I can go inside without any problems. Wait. If you're going in there, could you help us locate our comrades? Livia, you can't ask a witch a favor. We're warriors. You think clearly you're all gonna come all the way here to turn back? Why should I do you a favor? Fine, we'll make a deal. Purification necklace equipment. A necklace with the ability to purify small amounts of dark magic. I have a piece of equipment that can block some of the dark magic. I'm sure it'll help you as well. Oh, nice. Fine, I'll let you know if I find any warriors inside. And take this too. Commander's insignia. It's engraved with a unique design. Temporarily entrusts Pieberry with it. So Commander's insignia will glow if you get close to another Commander's insignia. React to each other. That must mean the missing warrior they're looking for is a high-ranked warrior. Master, there's something in that wreck that's dangerous enough for even a high-ranked warrior to fall victim to. I'll be fine. I have Arwa's lightning bolt, remember? You sound overflowing with confidence. Then let's go! You entrusted a witch with your commander's insignia? What are you thinking? The ship is full of living things, not just dark magic. The witch will be forced to fight. When she's exhausted from all that fighting, we'll take advantage of her vulnerability to ambush her. If we're lucky, we may be able to capture her without a fight. Then not only will we be able to take credit for finding our missing comrades, but also clear a dangerous shipwreck and capturing the witch. Wow, this is why you're the boss. You're so wise. Shipwreck entrance. The atmosphere is so eerie, I'm a little nervous. Exploring the wreck. So before we get any further, number 1, equipment. Okay, it is treated as secondary equipment. I wish the description... Oh, there it goes. Decreases the damage suffered from dark magic attacks and blocks dark magic status effects. Okay. Well... I mean, they're hinting I'm gonna need it. So we'll go ahead and equip that. We are gonna forego our magic resistance equipment, which is, maybe a little bit of a problem. Oh, the commander's insignia Livia gave me is shining. Doesn't that mean I found Livia's comrades? The door's locked. I sensed something behind it. Looks like they've locked the door from the inside, maybe to keep something out. What is that? A dark warrior. A dark warrior. Warriors possessed by dark magic. They're no longer human. Oh no, can I save them? Once a body is tainted with dark magic, it's nearly impossible to reverse it. Besides, they would have needed to fall for the temptation of dark magic in the first place. It's likely they won't have the will to break free of it anyway. But they were originally normal humans? Meaning they could have the key to this door. Well, judging by the locked door, it seems to be a room used by commanders. I don't think a low-ranked warrior would have a key to the commander's cabin. Let's focus on finding a way into the room. Painted Lesser Warrior's Blade. I doubt it's better than what I've got. Yeah, mine's 93%. Defense minus 30. Yeah, mine's better in basically every way. This one does increase agility at a significant downside of losing 30 defense. But again, there's no point in worrying about that weapon because it sucks. How does that skill, special skill, what does the Dark Magic Destroyer skill go to? They said it was like part of my, a skill I had. But I don't see it. Oh well. Witch, please don't kill me, I surrender. I won't kill you. Really? But tell me, how did you survive here? I barely survived on the food and my rotting rations. It was so bad I'd almost rather be dead. We're stuck on an island, and there's a giant giant lion out there. No one's coming to save us. The arrow? No, that's the lightning one. Oh, maybe you're right. I'll have to double check. Are there any other survivors besides you? I noticed a stirring among the crates nearby. The crates? Okay, get out of here. Libby's waiting for you outside. Really? Someone's coming to save us? Yeah, see, it's arrow is arrow and lightning bolt. Equipment sub-functions. Oh, it's an auto ability. I don't have to use it. Okay, that's even better. I thought it was just, I needed to cast it manually each time. Pieberry knocked on the crate. Hello? You can come out now. Oh, a girl's voice. It's too dark to see. You're not a ghost, are you? Livia's waiting for you outside. Hurry up and leave. Livia's gonna save us. Oh, thank the gods. Oh, there's something else in the crate. We got a shipwreck's hold key. We have a shipwreck diary, page 2. Interesting. Oh, hello. Shipwreck armory. Page 4. Page 3. Okay, well, I missed the page somewhere. Shipwreck cannonball. Cannon shell? What can I use this for? The cannon in the crew's quarters. This is weird. The cannon is pointed at the door, and the door was hastily blocked with furniture. Maybe the cannon was meant to fight back against something on the other side of the door. I think so too. As in strong dark magic behind, this must be the source of the magic acid was warning us about. We need to investigate. But how do I open the door? Alright, I can use the cannon shell I picked up earlier. Yeah, about that, and before I do that, that's the source of the dark magic. I am curious about Can I use the arrow in the other area too? Oh, we missed here's the page we missed. Okay, so that key does not work there. I should have guessed that, but I'm just like, you never know. Okay. Ashen color, something's wrong, looks like he's poisoned. Strange whispers could be the lure of dark magic. There's nothing his body and mind blessed with hope cannot overcome. And this is where he's gonna go itchy tasty, probably. I woke up to find the severed heads of my team laying on the ground in front of me. Did I do this? I can't find any of the others either. If we find page 5, it'll probably say itchy tasty. Ethan? And you are? It's me, we met in the field at Lake Village. Oh, you're that witch. You look different without your helmet. But what are you doing here? I'm helping someone. But what are you doing here? It's very dangerous. I'm searching for something. Are you searching for a comrade like Livia? Livia's here too? Why are you so surprised? Actually, she asked me to go somewhere with her today. I had some business of my own to attend to, though, but I didn't realize we'd come to the same place. You can help her. Great, great. I don't think so. She and I are looking for different things. Then what are you looking for? I'm looking for a list of people who were aboard the ship during the Spring War. In particular, I need a list of the young male volunteers. The Royal Palace lost the list, so I'm forced to go look for a copy of the scene myself. You sent kids to fight in the war too? The Spring War must have really been brutal. Why do you need that list? I'm looking for my brother. He signed up for the war but never came home. Waka coded. I see. I hope he's alive. I don't care if my stupid brother's alive or dead. I just want to find his skeleton or his clothes. Huh? My mother cries every day wondering where he is. It's been over a decade and she still isn't over him. It's driving me crazy. That's sad. But how do you know about Livia? Did you fight already? Anyway, I've been investigating the dangerous magical energy coming from the ship. Since we have similar goals, I thought I'd help out. You're helping Livia? Yep, my friends at the temple asked me to keep an eye on the warriors, and so I ended up helping her. It's been a while since I've met someone with a more carefree personality. Livia's a lot more open-minded than I thought, too. A joint investigation between a warrior and a witch. But you'd better be careful. This is the perfect opportunity to make you let your guard down. What? Livia's always struggling to overcome her good nature. She's having a hard time keeping up with her classmate Justice. Maybe she'll strike you from behind when she has the chance. Oh, okay. Thank you for worrying about me. There's page 6. Okay, so now we can go to the other room. It's probably gonna drop the next key. Dangerous journal, dangerous synthesis recipes. Giant dark magic stone. What would this even be used for? This must be the Dark Warrior emitting the dark magic beyond the shipwreck. Wow, why are there so many dark magic stones in here? If there's so many of them, I'm guessing they were going to use them somewhere. But clearly there's some unintended consequences. Stupid humans. This is what happens when you meddle in things you don't understand. The commander's insignia is reacting again. Judging by the corroded state of the equipment, it probably belongs to a commander who died in the Spring War. Maybe the guy upstairs is a survivor those warriors are looking for. Anyway, he might have the key too. All right. So Rusty Commander's cabin key.
やっぱり
So
こ
he
い
was
つ
the
が
captain of
ナン
the
パ船の
ship. Hey, what are you doing? Damn it, I thought you'd be more tired.
裏切って
Betrayal and an ambush. I guess you can never trust a warrior after all. But you'll get what you deserve for your actions. Oops, the Dark Warrior's risen again.
周りに黒
As
い
long
魔
as there
力
are
の
dark
石があ
magic
れば
stones nearby, he'll keep getting up. It's dangerous to waste any more time here. Wow, that looks surprisingly easy. The Dark Warrior was pretty weak from your attacks, but
仕方ないよね。
I just have to end this
いい
quickly.
えその
There's
必
no
要
need,
ない
the
さ
fight's already over. Ah, she was struck down by dark magic, just like with the demon. I should have knocked you out with a single strike and gotten away. Hey, now you're gonna become a Dark Warrior.
助けてあげよ
We have to save her.
ええ
What?
う。この人が
I don't want her to become a Dark Warrior. Aslan asked a favor of me. The last thing he would want is even more dangerous warriors on the island. Well, I suppose a commander turned Dark Warrior would be a big problem. Exactly, so let's get her out of here. Warriors really are the worst. Sorry. I didn't realize you were so strong. This is the last time I'm gonna let you get away with this. Next time I'll make you pay.
上の階の
Are you
鍵
gonna
がかか
investigate
って
the
いる
locked
部屋を
rooms upstairs? Yes, I'm sure Aslan will be relieved to know that we've searched every inch of the shipwreck. Bye-bye treasure. Yeah, I'm getting those treasure chests. I haven't forgotten. Interesting.
私の番だよ。気をつけた方がいいよ。ハイベリー様の勝ち。
10,000? High power ball bomb. 7,000 gold. Well, none of that was particularly great. We're missing a journal page, aren't we? We ended up with 6. I'm scared. What would Livia think if she saw me? A pathetic warrior who allowed himself to be seduced by like magic, a coward who relied on physical enhancement. I'd rather admire life before she finds me. I hope she never does. Well, okay. We're missing page 5. I don't know where it would end up being. Wait, what's that? I thought there was like some sort of a, That was strange. It looked like there was like some sort of a, prompt over here. It might have been the sword phasing through the wall. Maybe that's what I thought was it. But in any event, it's used mainly for, from what I can tell, the Lake Village shop or the Merchant Ralph. Those seem to be like the only two places that have like any sort of actual use for money. But I can't upgrade Ralph's inventory until I get like the royal puddings. And I think they said the royal puddings are in the area I can swim to from like the pudding cave. But I can't bypass the magic sigil. I don't know what it takes to bypass the magic sigil, but I cannot do it. Okay, so we have to go upstairs, and then we can go downstairs, and then we can go all the stairs. So I'm assuming this monster should have respawned by now. There's our dark stone. There's page 5. Search has been a failure, lost myself. No, I lost myself before I even arrived here. The blessing of physical enhancement was only a curse that fueled my hunger for greater power, which is now consuming my reason. All I can do now is lock myself in here and hope that no one comes to this place. Okay. There's his diary on the desk. I missed the light. There really was a dark warrior. It's a good thing we investigated. Get out of here. It talks. How can a dark warrior have any intellect left? Its dark magic is much stronger than the one I fought downstairs. This is it. It must be the one that Aslan was wary of. Alright, 23,900. Alright, get wrecked. He's gonna do a super move. Okay. Arrow is arrow. The shield icon is up. Does that mean he doesn't take damage? No, he clearly does. Oh, 3,089 damage. Not sure what that was all about. Clearly there was something about that I don't think clearly there was something about that I didn't understand. Not sure what the message there was. Is that what it was? That certainly would explain why it took so much damage. In any event, it's dangerous to let this guy do as he pleases, so get wrecked. Calm down, but it'll get back up again soon, right? Yes, thanks to the piles of dark magic stones just downstairs. But it's got a big shock, so it won't go on a blind rampage like it did at first. Okay, this includes our investigation. So I don't know how that move works, but luckily it doesn't matter. You're awake. No more ambushes, okay? Livia, just give it a final hit. Are you Jade? Livia. Oh. Why, what happened to you? You were so strong, Jade. You didn't need dark magic. No, I was weak. I didn't trust myself. What happened? I relied too heavily on the Pope's blessing. The Pope's blessing? Ever since I received the blessing, I stopped growing, and ever since that day, I heard strange noises in my head. I was tormented every day, but I couldn't undo my choice. I grew scared. So when I was faced with the dark magic haunting the shipwreck, I lost myself completely. It whispered to me that it would make me whole, but it lied. No, it's not too late. Come back with me. Come back to the Pope. No, Livia. You know that if I return to this form, all that awaits me is destruction. I'd rather die as a warrior, martyred in the line of duty, than ask you as a friend. Jade, I'm sorry. I did not want you to see me like this. Are you just going to give up? You locked yourself in here because you were afraid you'd kill your comrade. You haven't lost your mind yet. There must still be a chance. Please don't give up. Jade, if you can't come with me, then I'll go back myself and find a way to free you. You don't have to. I don't have any more regrets. It's funny, but thanks to that witch, the dark magic that pleased me has weakened a little. The dark magic burned within me in a constant rage, scorching my soul. But the rage is gone now, as if it was never even there. And I see you. I never thought I'd see you again. It's like a dream. I feel like I found a light amidst the endless eternal darkness. I think I can finally be free of the dark magic. Thank you, Livia, for being my light. What does that mean, Jade? No, no. The Dark Warrior destroyed the Dark Magic Stones by himself? A human resisting dark magic? Livy, are you okay? Captain, where are you? Captain, are you okay? Search is over. We found Jade. What? This monster is Jade? No way, you must be mistaken. I wish I was. He was such a good person. We came all this way just for things to end like this. We won't be reporting this to the Pope yet. What, are you suggesting we cover it up? What do you mean by cover it up? We're on vacation. This is not an official mission. Once we report what happened here, an investigative team of other warriors might be sent here. We need to investigate more deeply. Jade is not that kind of man to be seduced by dark magic so easily. The danger Jade spoke of. I should learn more about that. We're with you. I knew I could rely on you all. Thank you. By the way, this witch is definitely tired now. This is our best chance. You guys leave first, then she won't suspect a thing. And I'll take advantage of her lack of caution to capture her. But she helped us. She did help us. Can we really betray her twice? She's still a witch. Right, I was being foolish. We'll withdraw first. I see. I thank the witch again and come after you. What's she up to this time? I'm so exhausted because of your friend. After all I've done to help, you're not going to attack me again, are you? Are you really going to fight? Huh? Why are you cutting your arm? So they'll believe you beat me in a fight. This isn't like you. You betrayed me so shamelessly earlier. Yes, and I'm ashamed of that. All I was thinking about was trapping you. I didn't expect you to actually find Jade. I really am so grateful. It's Pieberry, right? I'll try to remember your name. Warriors are fickle creatures indeed. Sorry, Black Joe, we've been here so long. Let's get out. Let's go see Anna before we go to Aimhar Temple. Do you think Anna will be cheered up when she hears my plan? I just hope you don't worry her more. There are many dangerous seals in Aimhar Temple. I doubt a god would grant a personal favor. Even if I ask for the bottom of my heart? I really doubt it. Besides, there's no guarantee that Aimhar will even wake up like Arwa anyway. Well, we can worry about that once we get to the spring. If there's even the slightest hope, we have to try. Okay, a couple of things. Number 1, save. Number 2, break! Everybody, drink your water. This computer that I'm using to read chat, I need to get its power strip, or power cord, so I'll be right back. Everybody else hydrate. I shall return shortly. I'll get some more water for myself, and I will continue. Alright, sorry about the delay. So 6:56 p.m. Absolutely have to be off in about 2 hours, because I have to watch Degrassi Cool Your High. I think it's the finale of Season 2, like the last couple of episodes for that. So looking forward to that. Unironically, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know why I said it in that tone. It makes it sound like I don't care. I do care. Alright, quick training. Add 2 training regimens of... Oh, okay, I got confused and thrown off when it said hitting wood, and that's like, technically it's the opposite of that. American finale? What do you mean? Are Suit and Tay planning on streaming an additional episode? Maybe something was discussed in film chat and I missed it. Or maybe it was discussed... The thing is, I am gonna make such a concerted effort to... Like, I don't care if I have to nap midday or what I need to do. I have missed, like, way too many film discussions, and I need that to change. I feel terrible. I've missed, like, everything. Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry. I took it literally to apply to the last thing we said, but you're right. It is literally the last American stream. Wow, America. I'm so jealous of the Manhattan walk that they're gonna do. Like, I feel like it's like all of my Saturday walks have been like training for that, and I'm like, but I hope they enjoy it. That sounds awesome. I am gonna teleport to the temple. We still have more business with the shipwreck. We're not quite done with it yet. Oh, this is like the shipwreck's manifest. List of the crew of the Valiant Battleship 2. They were looking for that, but how do I get it to Ethan? Isn't this the list of names Ethan was looking for? I should keep it and give it to him when I see him. Well, unless he's like, not. I wonder if that's how I'm gonna get the final key. I don't know. Oh, I need to get rid of the pig. We're actually, all the pig does is just slow us down. Okay, that one, funnily enough, cannot come back yet. So we still can't open the door to this. I'm assuming we get it from Ethan? Wherever he is, but in any event, it's not my problem. At least for right now. I'll just check the main island again one last time. Then we'll go to the village. The lake village. And they will start complaining about us being here. We're here to protect them. They don't realize just how hard we work. These stupid, lazy little lake villagers. Oh, Ethan! Well, that was lucky. And you are? It's me, Pieberry. We met at the shipwreck. I put makeup on my face and changed my clothes to look like a human. Oh wow, I totally fell for it. Very convincing. What are you doing here, though? I got caught goofing off, so they threw me in the dungeon. Isn't that a little harsh? That's what happens when a warrior is faithful to their duty. Oh, well, take this. We gave the crew list to Ethan. This is... It's a list they found on the shipwreck. Is it what they're looking for? This is a battleship crew manifest. Wait. A few more sailors on board. Large golem sank in transit after being loaded onto the battleship, meaning there was no way to destroy the barrier inside the temple. Requesting additional support for one large golem from the Urfian Infiltration Corps. Offer you one fighter platoon and one supply squad to assist in the conquest of Urfa. Please see the following list. Mid-rank warrior Oliver. Warriors Dylan, Mason, Carter, James, Benjamin, Arnold, Alex, Brody, Chico, George, Harry, Jacob, Kale, Knox, Lewis, Mark, Nelson, Philip, Theodore, Karis, Leo, Dante, Chris, Corby, Kevin. This is exactly what I was looking for. Karis was aboard that ship. Is that your brother? Then, as for whether you survived the war, I don't know yet. It says he was reassigned to supply ship 14 from that ship. Was heading for Urfa. Urfa? It's a continent in the farthest west of Vidalia. So according to this, he was reassigned to a unit heading for Urfa when the Spring War was going on. She needs to hurry up and get out of here so she can find her brother. No need. I'm exactly where I need to be already. Huh? Some of the most severely disciplined warriors are sometimes sent to Urfa. It's more of an exile than an assignment. So I can just volunteer to be sent to Urfa as a continuation of my punishment. If it's somewhere you're sent as punishment, doesn't it mean it's dangerous there? Yes, most warriors sent to Urfa never come back. Nobody wants to go there. They what? So it'd be difficult to find a ship willing to take me to Urfa. I'll just have to anger the Pope even more, so he'll send me there instead. I'm starting to regret giving you that list. Won't your mom be worried? Oh no, I'm sure she'll be overjoyed. She cares far more about my brother's life than my own. I don't really know what to say to that. I really killed the mood, huh? Thank you for worrying about me, but it's important that I do this. You can have this. It is the... Okay, it is. So back to the ship. Oh, we met before. You said you were investigating the dangerous magic in that shipwreck. This is the key to the ship's brig on the lowest level of the wreck. I think there's something dangerous in there. Opens a clue as to what you're looking for. Thank you. I'll put it to good use. Good luck, Witch. Hope we can both live to see each other again someday. Me too. Hope you find your brother safe and sound. Okay, whatever. Let's go. First, I'm going to go back to that store to see if there's any inventory. Update. Then we'll go to Ralph. Then we'll go to the brig. Okay, literally no updates. Okay, so world map, Merchant's Road. What's to the left again? Okay. Merchant's Road. Oh, he has 12 of these now. Okay, so, 12 strength ups. 12 magic ups. 12 HP ups. Works out for me. Okay. And I'm pretty positive we still can't figure out how to get the legendary pudding yet. We're kind of stuck on that quest. I know where it's located, I just can't dispel the barrier. I have no idea how to actually do that. Okay, quick save. Now we're gonna go back to the brig. Okay, so we just need to make our way all the way to the bottom floor. We're in for probably like some sort of an optional boss fight. Now, as to whether or not it's like something we can actually recruit, I don't know. Okay, now we can open this. Okay, well, he looks friendly. There was something in the deepest part of the wreck after all. Most of the dark magic upstairs must have been absorbed by this thing. It wasn't Jade after all. I see, so this is the dangerous magic that Azan was wary of. It must have originally been a human. Its form has changed tremendously. What, you just telling me that monster used to be human? It's been absorbing dark magic for so long that its original form is completely unrecognizable. It's gone beyond the point of simple insanity. It's now a monster itself. 50,000. Pretty strong guy. Time to take out the trash. He's faster than me? Disrespectful. Summon. He seems to be dealing more damage each time he attacks. I don't know if it's just rolls or if it's just like how the fight works. Is the 3 like how many attack stages he has up? Yeah, he's doing more damage each time he attacks. Interesting. Either way, we're fine. Oh, he took 2 rounds. Wait a minute. I didn't pay attention to the turn order. I'm like, I didn't think this was a situation where I was gonna have to worry about that. Okay, that's not a big deal. Yeah, there's the turn. He has 2 orders. We also need to get the pig back in. My own fault for not, actually paying attention.
お呼びですか？
私の番だよ。もうこの力には慣れたよ。
So after this turn is the one where 2 attacks are going to happen.
お呼びですか？
私の番だよ。
Oh, why did he do 408 damage that time? There's obviously some other element to this fight I'm not aware of. Because the thing was, I saw like 1 sword icon instead of like 3, so I thought he had like lost his attack buff up. Probably because I defended so many rounds, but he actually just got stronger than ever. So I will just play it cautiously the entire time then. I don't know what the defense symbol means when he's attacking. But I don't think it's good. Six turns after combat. Interesting. Okay. So this will deal like probably 400 then. Yeah, just like last time. Not sure how the math is mathing there, but it is doing something. Shockstorm, welcome. How are you doing? Right now I'm in the process of maybe being able to tackle Shining Force 3 tomorrow. It depends on whether I get the memory card. Well, not tomorrow tackling it, but I should get the memory card tomorrow, and tomorrow evening I need to try to test to see if like the saving to it works. I might come back to it Thursday, or I might not. We'll see. All I know is if it doesn't work out, East 5 is not going to be next, because I don't know if I'm going to run into a technical issue trying to do something with the PlayStation 2 emulator to be able to play like a translated game. I don't want to go straight from having one technical problem to another, so I'll probably do something a little bit safer. than just something that might miserably fail. I don't know. We'll have to ultimately see how that goes. Because I feel like there's so many ways. Oh, that consumes your turn? Well, I would not have done that if I had known that. I thought that was just gonna be something that, well, damn, that's a game over. I thought it was gonna not consume your turn just like the other one. Well, I don't think there's any way to salvage this. I guess I can use a tool, but we're gonna take 500 damage and die. Yeah, I would not have... I would have saved that if I knew. You know, we have data for next time. It sucks he'll be down to like 200 HP, like 2000 HP. We are gonna get a crit. It is a crit turn. I wish we had Sextuple. I can stun. The problem with me stunning is that he has 2 turns coming up. Yeah, we'll just have to try it again. Oh, we got it anyway. Well, okay. It was because it was a crit turn. That was the only reason we survived that. Shadow Shield. Large portion of dark magic attack power and consumes percentage of MP. If you don't have enough MP, your defense rate against dark magic drops significantly. Interesting trade-off. What's the actual stats of the shield, though? Really good. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's better than the Antler Shield. Now, does it just consume MP, like, just passively for no reason, or is it only going to consume MP if it, like, faces a dark magic attack? That's the part I'm a little unsure about. We're just going to have to test it in battle. In any event, we need to go to Anna's house. We'll do that after we go back to our house. I haven't looked at the weapon upgrade thing in a while. What does it actually take to upgrade our weapon? Well, I didn't realize I'd not be able to... I couldn't just take a... I guess I have to be equipped with something else to actually view that. Okay, I don't think I can go to the equip screen in this room, so I'll have to actually leave here, then check the equipment, which is actually annoying. That's actually annoying, isn't it? Because I'll have to go right back into the house to be able to do any crafting or check again. So let's go to... This is the sword I've got. Our staff's all the way down here. Now I gotta walk all the way back in. Extra busy work I don't need. We need Lava Eye, which we do not have yet. So we'll go ahead and leave, then equip the sword again, then go to Anna's house. Perfect. Oh, Anna's at home? Did she go out looking for pie ingredients? She said she was going out for some fresh air, but she looked really bad. Could something have happened? There's a rumor that the Pope is coming. That's why the mood in the village is really bad. Palace warriors are all over the place. The Pope is coming? Of course that would make Anna think of Miro. Is it better to leave her alone for now? Anna's been out for a while. I'm sure she's just wandering the woods. She should go to the lake forest. Should I? But I hear that there's a lot of royal palace warriors. I'm worried about her. Anxious Anna. Ah, the lake forest. It's the place that just keeps on giving and like being extremely annoying. So, world map. Go to the mine entrance. We'll leave in just a moment. There's a monster here. Why is there a monster here? These were not here before. Okay, so dark magic stones. Oh. I guess all of the enemies here have been replaced. I mean, I'm not gonna waste a whole lot of time here. I just find that curious. I am gonna dismiss the pig. It's just gonna actually make combat take a round longer than it needs to. We're actually close to leveling up, which I don't know if I want. Is every enemy different? Okay, we fought them before. Okay. Maybe it's just the enemies at the start. Kind of weird. I'll take the teleporter and just kind of explore the last part of it. I guess these guys stop respawning now. The reason I'm curious about like getting the pudding is because all of the soldiers get updated gear. It not only benefits the equipment we get, but it benefits the equipment the enemies get. Which is good if for enemies that actually drop that stuff. So we'll walk here, then we'll teleport out. We'll go over to the woods to see if we can find Anna. Okay, I'm satisfied. Let's go back, teleport back to the mine itself, which will take us to the entrance, meaning we can just walk out. That must be a tribute card to the Pope's castle. Have no fear, Kana's here. Pebble dogs, give me everything you have. It's Kana, she's doing a bandit raid. I can't believe a witch would willingly show herself before a royal palace warrior. Has she no fear? I'll be honest with you, Shockstorm. It felt pretty terrible, streams 2, 3, and 4, just because I felt like I was making no progress whatsoever. There was nothing to distinguish stream 2 from stream 3 to stream 4, and I like feeling like there's some sense of progression when I'm playing the game. There's definitely numbers going up. Like if you compare my damage output like from stream 2 to stream 4, it's astronomically huge how much my damage has increased. And so if you like seeing numbers go up, this is your game. But in terms of actually feeling like I was making a dent in this game, I didn't feel like I was making any sort of meaningful dent or progress. This has been a better stream than I think stream 2, 3, and 4 have been. I still think that the game is unfortunately completely unbalanced and unoptimized. I feel if you apply a little bit more extra pressure in certain areas, the game just completely gives way and it becomes a little too brain dead easy. I feel even on like max difficulty. So I think if the game, I feel like almost like the game, the only way the game could have compensated is if the enemies kind of leveled up with you, but I feel like it would have been like at some point to the point of absurdity, because eventually they would have to deal more damage than you could possibly defend against, and I don't know, at that point it's going to transform into like a completely different game. I really don't know what the fix is here. But physical completely breaks the game. especially with the accessory that absorbs a percentage of the HP back, and starting to hit like 6 times in attack. It's pretty great. She's a little thief you heard much about. I haven't even been tempted to use magic once. I'm sure magic's fine. It's not for me. I'd say, I mean, if I were to score it now, I was thinking it was dropping into the 60s. I think it's back up comfortably in the 70s. I think it's back up probably at a 70 right now. I don't think the combat is, like, horrible. It's not doing anything, like, I don't like. It's definitely fast. It's speedy. The only real problem is it's just not balanced at all. Yeah, a 70 is... You know, I don't think, like, a 70 is necessarily something bad. Like, a 70 is okay. It's a so-so game. I think it's just... It's really when it drops below that point where I'm like, is it worth 14 streams? And I'm like, probably not, unless there's like really some amazing backstory to like the game's existence or something that might make me want to play it long. Like it's like lauded as being like the worst game of all time, and I need to kind of experience that to find out why, kind of like Lunar Dragon Song. But Lunar Dragon Song I gave, I think I gave like 61 to. Like, the game just got speedy at the end. Like, even though, yeah, running takes HP. You lose 1 HP after several seconds of running. Yeah, it's a problem when you have, like, 20 HP, but who cares when you have 200 if you lose, like, 1 HP, like, every 2 seconds? It's like, seconds. It's like, people just kind of made a big deal out of, like, maybe the most minuscule problem that Lunar Dragon Song actually had. Like, the game had legitimately a lot worse problems than that, but that's pretty low on the list. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think the game has gotten better enough now that I'm contemplating whether I would actually honestly drop it at this point. I don't know if I will. The night is still young. I still have another hour and 20 minutes to really decide what I'm doing. But it seems to be moving along okay. And it seems to have a little bit better control of its story triggers, at least from what I've seen so far, than the first game, than Chapter 2 did, which was just like completely out of control and unhinged. They just made you go places for the sake of going places, and I'm like, I'm not for that. Captain, Palace Warriors are escorting the car today. Something's wrong. Who cares? We'll just write them all out. Wipe them all out. And then she did the end. Just a piece of cake. The card is ours now. The Beef Witch. Huh? It's a trap. They sent so many Royal Palace Warriors against so few bandits. That's right, you've been a pain in our behind, and we're gonna make you pay dearly for it. Come on, Warriors, she doesn't even have any magic anymore. There's no need to capture her alive. If only we had Crow's bomb spider with us. Take this! Captain, watch out! Red, it's okay. I just about managed to dodge. How did we get to this point? This is bad. If only we had 002 and 003, there'd be no match for us. Almost out of our bombs now, huh? Just surrender now. Red, throw a smoke bomb and escape. Captain, let's just jump into the water and save ourselves. What? The river leads to a waterfall. It is turn-based. Hikaru is probably going to know a little bit better about whether it's indie. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, that it is an indie RPG. I don't know why I have the no spoilers tag in this game. People could spoil this to me. I really don't care. It's like I guess that was enabled by default. But spoilers are fine. Yeah. The thing is, I think the story is a little bit too yappy. I think it's a little bit too yappy, and the story triggers are a little bit too numerous. But other than that, it's fine. I would recommend, probably for optimal experience, Shockstorm, what I would recommend is try a mix of balancing between putting into magic and going into physical. Because I feel like if you fully commit to physical, the game is just going to completely fall apart at its seams. You will win every battle in like a couple of seconds. If that's what you want, that's fine. And if you're trying to get through the game like you get to end credits, that's probably the way you want to go. If you want to just have a game that's a little bit more balanced and you're getting to try a bunch of different things out, that's probably the better way to go, is to just probably go into some mix of magic and physical and bounce between the two things. Like, actually use magic charges to make your physical get the most value. But the way that the game is constructed is you could just go in physical and just, like, never look back. It's just so powerful. Yeah, it's no problem. And yeah, I guess that's true. But Super Mario RPG also has a brilliant level of flow to it. You can spend as long or as little time as you want in a certain area, and you'll still feel like you're having a pretty fulfilling experience. Here, I don't know. It doesn't have a logical flow to it, and but yeah, I get your point about the balance side of Super Mario RPG. It's definitely an easy game, and the Switch edition made it even easier with, like, splash damage and the chain system and everything else. But I wish they made the bosses harder, knowing that they were gonna do splash damage and knowing that chains were a thing. I wish it mattered more. I guess you could argue the post-game content, but that's like, I don't know, it's not quite the same thing. They'll be completely counted out on all land routes. Come on. Hey, Witch, if you try anything, you'll start with shooting your comrades, so surrender quietly. That archer is so annoying. Have no fear, Pieberry's here. Hey, you stole my line. I thought it'd be fun to try for myself. This time it's my turn to do the saving. Captain, now! Is this really a good idea? That water's shallow. Alright. They're going first. Captain's just really fast. I'm a little bit astonished that didn't do more damage than it actually did. I'm equipped with the right sword, right? Yeah, it looks like I am. And I HP regen back to full. So many warriors, and they're all Royal Palace warriors. Looks like they're up to something today. Is Pieberry gonna be okay? She's much stronger than us. We should worry more about ourselves. We should get out now, Red. The falls are just around the next bend. Not now. Warriors will be all along the banks. But if we don't get out now... That's right, we're gonna jump off the waterfall. Now you're gonna fly, but our flying squirrel suits are soaked. Will they work? We won't be flying. There's no way we can jump out of the water. So we're just gonna let ourselves fall off the waterfall? Make sure to twist your body as much as possible to avoid hitting the rocks as you fall. I always recommend going head first down a waterfall, especially if you're trying to avoid rocks. Don't actually listen to this advice. I don't want to hurt. Yeah, no one hurt. But I am being facetious with the effect. Captain, you okay? Of course, I'm not going to die falling off a mere waterfall. We'll be fine for a while. The warriors will assume we died. Can you walk, Red? I'm fine. Me too, I think. What are you doing here? There were too many warriors, so I jumped into the water after you. Oh, Kana, your face, you're so pale. Are you okay? Don't make such a fuss. My skin is pale because I'm human. So that's why I couldn't sense any magic from you. This whole time you were disguising yourself as a witch, but why? Once, when the villagers saw Kana's face covered in gunpowder, they mistook her for a witch. After that, she began to wear disguises all the time. It's easier to get our work done when people are scared. How cute. What? Your face, it's cute. What do you take me for? Master? Black Joe, you're safe. Didn't you fly away with that bird the other time? You're already so heavy, and now you're soaked with water. How are we going to get back up there anyway? Should we teleport? Captain, over here, I found something. It's a little worrying. I should follow Kana. Helping Kana. Alright, so we are off. Just as a quick check. Yep, that is the right weapon. Looks like that is a major teleporter. A huge cave covered with a huge wooden structure in it. I had no idea there was anything like this in the lake. What's all this? Judging by the condition of the structure, it doesn't seem to be very old. It was inhabited by a large group for a short time. They didn't leave a single thing behind that could give away their identity. They've been careful to cover their tracks. This could be the Lake Warrior's secret hideout. The skill of the woodworks would suggest so, but it's hard to imagine a palace warrior staying in a secret hideout like this. Oh, Blackjaw, there's a teleportation altar. Ah, so they've been teleporting around everywhere to avoid being seen. Teleportation. So they can harness magic. What if they're a group of witches that survived? Then one day their hideout was discovered by the Pope and they were forced to move. It's not impossible. I'm guessing whatever stayed here was trying to escape the Pope's notice. Maybe that's why he's tightening his grip on the Lake Village like this. Okay. Little worrying, I should follow Kana. We'll go there in a moment. I am going to try to climb up this scaffolding. Okay, so I can clearly go off the beaten path like this. What is the point? What is this building towards? Check-a-doodle-doo. What was that in reference to? Why is this here? This has to be important for some reason, right? No chest, no anything? Cannon doesn't matter. It's pointless. Just like my magic. I do think they use this, I do like this track, but I think they've used it in multiple caves already. Which is fine. I guess other games have like a singular dungeon theme, but I don't know. Base bundle of teleportation talismans, elaborate teleportation magic circles drawn in them, and specific more teleportation magic circle on it. A whole bunch of them. Just how many are there? I'm surprised to see such detailed magic circles on a piece of paper instead of a stone slab. I think we've come to the right place, Captain. This looks like the well in the Lake Village. I didn't realize it went so deep. So they found a way out. Hey, future henchwoman, why did you follow me here? I saved your life, so I didn't want you to get killed straight away anyway. I'm worried about you. Why would you be worried about us? Well, I've been thinking about it, and I think I might be the reason so many Royal Palace warriors have appeared in the lake. I fought Kate, Livia, Justice, and even Supreme Palace Warrior Crown. Yeah, the music's fine in this. I don't have any problems with it, except the main battle theme that's not against the soldier. The theme against the soldiers are good. The main battle theme is too repetitive for me to really get into. It's not even an enjoyable loop. It's just a track that's not enjoyable that it loops often. If it's a good track and it loops, you know, pretty frequently and regularly, then I'm okay with it. But the secondary battle theme against the soldiers that go da 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 da, that one's good. Da, 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 da. I like that one. That one's good. You hear that, Red? I did wonder, so the witch who ran away after fighting the Supreme Palace Warrior was really you. So all the trouble you've been making, that's why the Royal Palace Warriors have started showing up in droves. How are you going to make up for it? And with 002 and W3 smashed to pieces, our strength is low. Who's to blame for that? Who's to blame for that, too? Me? Yes, you. We'll have to lay low a while because of you. Then we'll starve, and we'll end up as skeletons curled up in a mine warehouse. How can we feed ourselves now? Oh, no. But if you become a henchwoman, our strength will be instantly restored. I'm not becoming your henchwoman. You're not as gullible as you look. Take this! Another smoke bomb? Huh, this is... Matt's Garden Passage Key. The key for unlocking the Iron Gate to Matt's Garden. The key to the Iron Gate in the Lake Forest. Remember the tree we tied you to? The gate next to it leads to our hideout. If you want to repay us for saving your life, go there. Captain, what do you think you're doing? Why would you give her a key to our hideout? Quiet, Red. Just trust me. Is this an invitation? All right, I'll go. We'll be waiting. Okay. Ah, the caravan and Lake's village were connected by a well. Couple of orders of business here. I feel like with all of this hubbub, Aslan's quest about going to the lion area has kind of been lost. I don't know if we're having to wait to go and do the lion quest, or if I just need to, like, stop following the story and just go do it, because it seems like that's what I need to be doing at this point. We'll ignore these guys for now. We already beat them. I was wondering if there was a reason the camera panned that way, and no. There is not. Yeah, these are all pigs we've already killed. Might as well get the quick hunt out of the way. That is one we've already done. I think this is the path that leads to Lion. No. It is not. We already fought everybody here, so we're just gonna leave. It might be the path to the right. Or is it even the area that I can get to from here? Or is it the area near the Lake Forest that I need to worry about? It might be the area near the Lake Forest. Yeah, it's the area, shoot. So we need to, I know where it is. That's yeah, it's in that area. I should have just looked at the map. It's my own fault for guessing. Can't even be mad. The game, like, had a way for me to check before I committed, and I just didn't do it. Okay, so the icon was not quite where I needed it to be, so we're gonna go through here and then up and to the left. I can't beat those enemies because their barrier is, as far as I can tell, I can't break it. Hello. We should avoid them out of respect. Okay, so even though Aslan told us to come here, we can't actually come here. Maybe I need to report to him and let me go in there. In any event, for right now, let's go like where we actually know we need to go, and then I can come back to Aslan later. Very odd that he wanted me to go there, but I literally cannot. So the garden passage key. So you finally show your face. Hi, I'm here to pick up my gift. Someone's in a hurry. Fine. See these golems here? Pick one. What? Do they all have a cute mole inside them? No, they're powered by magic. Meaning you can control them with your magic. Can I have all of them? How greedy. We're running low on parts after our warehouse exploded. I can only repair one golem with what I have left. This one's name is Dwarf Thor. It's great for concentrated strikes on a single enemy. If you use their magic as a power source, you'll be able to convert it into a physical attack. This is a backpack spider, good for taking on multiple enemies. It has 3 missiles on its back, each of which can go after a different target. Choose one. Okay, take this one. Dwarf Thor. How did you even build this thing? How do we know it works? Of course it works. I'm a genius. I built it for my dad's blueprints. The Pope's golem was built for my dad's blueprints too. What? No way, Kana's dad works for the Pope? Not exactly. He's imprisoned in the Pope's castle. The Flying Squirrel Bandits have one goal, to attack the Pope's castle and save my dad. Wow, Kana, that's ambitious. That's why we need the money to build a golem to take on the Pope. Is that the reason you've been stealing? We're not just a bunch of ragtag bandits. We're a band of righteous thieves who occasionally steal food from warriors and sneak into villages. I see, but how did your dad end up imprisoned by the Pope? Kana's father, Matt, was originally a scientist at the royal palace, studying golems. One day, the Pope stole his unfinished plans and built a war machine without his knowledge. Because of that, Matt protested angrily, of course. Magic-powered golems often ran amok for unknown reasons. Matt knew these risks all too well. Not to mention, he never wanted to make fighting machines. He only wanted his golems to help those who worked in dangerous jobs. But golems running amok is exactly what the Pope wanted, as long as they did it on the battlefield. Right. Dad knew he'd use the golems to start a war, but there was nothing he could do to stop the Pope, so he tried everything he could to find a less dangerous power source than magic. After intensive research, he found it. Is that steam? I mean the new source? You're pretty smart for a bird, you know? Yes, not only is steam powerful, but unlike magic, humans can control it. It was an unprecedented scientific revolution. But let me guess, the Pope didn't like it. But the Pope was extremely wary of my father's newfound power source. The Pope's rise to power had been fueled by magic, so of course he didn't want to see anything replacing it. So eventually the Pope led an army to Lake Village to arrest my dad. A whole army? Were your father's golems really that powerful? No, the Pope was just frightened and overcompensated. Those golems were for nothing more than transporting goods. And so he was captured. It was so long ago that I don't even remember his face anymore. Kana, I really hope you can save your dad. I know you'll be able to beat the Pope one day. I'm on your side, Kana. Of course you're on my side. It's because of witches the Pope created his weapons in the first place. I didn't mean it like that. I did want to find my mom too, just like you want to find your dad. Mom? I can't remember my mom's face either because we were separated so long ago, and I'm actually a little worried that even if I find her, she might not recognize me. What's with the sudden sob story? Oh well, I guess that's life for witches. Times are tough. Stay strong, Pieberry. I will, but Kana, even if your golems are strong, don't you think they're a bit outnumbered against the Pope's warriors? You need at least 10 more golems like this. Don't worry, I have an idea. I heard that there's a secret society on this continent dedicated to the Pope's downfall just like us. Until last year, their hideout was in the lake. Ralph told me, so it must be true. Why no Ralph? Oh, you do? Guess you already had a trade with Ralph then. Anyway, I'm gonna go make my golems even more powerful and go find them. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to welcome us. That's an admirable goal. By the way, take this Peanut Shark Signal Flare. Once it's shot at an enemy, Kana will unleash a Peanut Shark towards the location. Okay. A firework display? No, Peanut Shark is no toy. It's a super-powered shell. If you fire it over an enemy's head, it'll be bombarded that exact spot with peanut chalk no matter where you are. Its range is enormous. It's designed to fly all the way to the Pope's palace. The beauty can even burrow through caves and hit targets. The key will explode and collapse. It'll be a sight to behold. But Captain, that'll kill her. The bigger problem is we can't even get the flares out of the cave. I have a plan for that. Teleportation, magic circle, talismans? That's right, if you shoot this to the signal flare, you'll be able to shoot it right out of the cave. Peanut. And if I put a second talisman on it, I can guide the shell back into the cave. Smart. That's amazing, but are you sure you want to give me this even though I refuse to be your henchwoman? It's a good question, Captain. Why are you doing this? You gave her a key to the hideout, a combat golem, and now you're giving her artillery? I appreciate her help, of course, but this is too much. Foolish boy, the girl's a monster. She can take on a golem and all of us single-handedly. She's already been causing problems over the lake. Do you think the Pope is just going to let her be? So you're just trying to help her fight the Pope? It's not like you to be so forward-thinking. Does that mean you deliberately fought her even though you knew 002 would be destroyed? Yeah, I had to test her strength. We can always get 002 repaired anyway. It's a big price to pay, but with us behind her, we can get what we want. The Flying Squirrel Bandits have only one goal: defeat the Pope. Thank you, I know you're going to achieve it. Be ready to strike the Pope's castle when we ask. You can count on me. Alright, that was a long scene. Flying Squirrel Bandits or something. Right, maybe I will need to join Khan and fight the Pope someday. The Pope's the enemy of us all. All hail the Pope! Oh. My troops will escort you from here, Your Eminence. Don't bother. Your presence will block this wonderful view. I just want to walk around and enjoy the scent of fragrant grass. I don't want to be disturbed. Now return to camp and focus on capturing witches. Master, are you alright? The Pope is standing right there. What is the storm of emotion? Fear, anger, sadness, they're all overwhelming me at once. Breathe slowly, calm down, and we can hurry back home. No, we have to follow him. Follow him? How long do you think we'll be able to stay hidden when there's so many warriors out looking for witches? We can't keep running from the Pope forever. Why would you want to follow the Pope? I need to know why he's here. Let's see, the Pope is with the warrior. Long live the Pope! Welcome to the Lake Village, Your Eminence. Only one escort. Well, he isn't very vigilant. What a surprise, huh? I heard that the lake has been plagued by little witches lately. Forgive us, Your Eminence. We've been trying our hardest. I will assist you. I cannot bear to see the weak. And if you can provide a little more support, the warriors will be encouraged, yes? Are you asking me to increase the amount of tribute? Do you think it's cheap to deploy palace warriors? If you can't afford it, you should have killed the witch on your own. You don't need to send those royal palace warriors. We'll take care of it. Oh, I hadn't realized you were capable. I'm sorry. We'll take it from here. You may focus on supporting us. He seems to be a stereotypical evil king, but there's not much else to him. Should we keep watching for a little longer? You are? Oh no! Goodness, you've hurt yourself. Worry not. I'll take the pain away. What? Of course, the Pope can harness magic. Did you see that, everyone? I, Selvis, servant of Radamel, the god of creation, am nothing if not a healer. I have come here on a pilgrimage to heal those who have been harmed by witches. The day when all witches are exterminated, the day you all so desperately desire, will come. What's with this reaction? Is the tribute so small that you've all forgotten how to be grateful? Long live the Pope! Thank you for everything! Disgusting. Your Eminence, you came. I've just returned from my mission. Oh, hello there, Justice. Have you adjusted to the lake yet? Absolutely. Allow me to show Your Eminence to your quarters. It's a lot more uncomfortable than back when you were in the palace, I presume. That's okay. It's what I volunteered for. Is this the new executor? Have you forgotten already? This is the witch you captured a year ago. Then again, with all the witches you've captured, I suppose it's no wonder you don't remember them all. How long will this one survive? This time the executor seems to be fairly well made. About 2 years, I'd say. Shorter, maybe, if it encounters a particularly strong foe. Wow, outstanding. Until now, even the strongest executors didn't have a lifespan of more than a few months. Our justice here is to thank for capturing such high-quality witches. But may I ask what brings Berto here? Why ask such an obvious question? I'm here to escort the Pope. I need no more than a single executor to escort me. Dare I suggest you may in fact have another reason? Well, I do have some of my own business here. By the way, Justice, you seem to be having an uncharacteristically hard time. How's the mission going? We found traces of the witch's movements, mostly in the mines, but we haven't had any success yet. If you succeed in this mission, you'll be promoted above me, won't you? Should I be nervous? I have no interest in promotions. My only goal is to put an end to the witch hunt. If you say so. If you require more strength, do not hesitate to ask me. You mean the physical enhancement blessing? I only give strength to the strong. You would improve your physical strength drastically in no time at all. So I wonder why you remain so stubborn. Oh, we've got Emu. I'm getting Emu vibes here. I hear that your growth stops entirely once you receive the blessing. I believe I could still become stronger on my own first. So that's why you've been hesitating to accept it. Well, I can't complain about such passion among my men. The passion must be what has gotten you through all those missions successfully. Thank you for your understanding. That makes me even more excited to see your true final potential once you receive my blessing. You may even surpass the Supreme Warrior crown. I will work hard to live up to your expectations. What are they talking about? It's not safe to get any closer. There's a lot of talk of capturing you, but they don't know much about us yet. You can hear them even this far? My senses are not to be scoffed at. Looks like they're done talking. Let's head back. Who are you? Livia? You look like you're from Bavaria, am I correct? It's dangerous here. Lots of sharp weapons around. You should go home. Yes, I will. But have we met before? You seem familiar. Particularly that voice. And that cute face. What family are you from? Oh? What? What are you doing here, Pieberry? You remembered my name, wow! It's really you? Well, I've been caught. Are you crazy? Do you know where you are? Let me go just this once. I'll disappear quietly, please. You think I'll let you get away with this? Do I look like an idiot to you? What's going on here? Who's this little girl? It's nothing. She just wanted to see a warrior's sword up close. I know you're upset about Jade, but you should have gotten some more rest first. Absolutely not. At a time like this, it's even more imperative that I be alert and ready for duty. Yes, I suppose you do have a promotion review coming up. I suppose you must be having a hard time. I mean, not at all. I have to go now. There's a lot to prepare before the Pope inspects the troops. The Pope will be resting in his quarters for a while before departing. I'll need you to escort him until then. Okay, leave it to me. Did you just protect me? What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. I'm the one who found you, so I should be the one who gets the credit. I'll catch you and take you to the Pope myself. Now follow me quietly. But Livia, you know you can't take me on alone, right? It's a great chance for us to fight one-on-one, though. But if you refuse to do so, I can always call for backup. No need. I'll follow quietly. Emphasis on quietly. There's a lot of warriors around here. There's nobody here. Are you letting me go? What is this? An old-fashioned trap that can only be set in large trees. I haven't had a chance to lure a witch out here until now. You pulled another dirty trick. Are you stupid? Did you think we were gonna have a proper duel? You're as naive as you are strong. It's a wonder you survived this long. You don't think I can break out of this flimsy thing? This is a special cage designed to capture witches. It inflicts pain on anyone who attempts to use magic. Of course, a witch of your caliber could probably still escape, but if you try, I'll slit your throat, understood? Stop that, I told you, I'll slit your throat. I won't let you capture me. Stop, you really want to die, don't you? I won't let you take me from Anna. Huh? Black Joe, are you okay? Don't worry about me, I just need some rest. Are you going to keep acting this way? I should be asking you the same. Are you an idiot? This is a witch hunt. You're supposed to be wary when you see a warrior. Your life is on the line. Did you expect me to let you go free forever just because you helped me? I at least knew you wouldn't really slit my throat. What? When you ambushed me in the shipwreck, it was a little weird. The way you made noise as you attacked, it was as if you were giving me an opportunity to dodge. Both then and now you hesitated to hurt me. You don't really want to kill me, do you? I'm just stupid. An incompetent warrior who has never killed a witch. Huh? But you're one of the strongest of the warriors. Of course I've had my chances. There are plenty of witches I could have beaten. But no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't bring myself to capture a witch begging for her life. That's why I'm still stuck in the warrior school. Justice even became the youngest company commander ever. Justice must have killed a lot of witches. No, actually. Thanks to his overwhelming skill, he managed to capture all the witches alive. Except for you. I'm the only one acting like this. This sucks. I give up on witch hunting. Does that mean you'll quit being a warrior too? No, being a warrior is my job. I'll just have to focus on teaching swordplay at the warrior school instead. Then, can you teach me swordplay too? Huh? I saw it! You defeated that dark warrior with your sword. It was so cool. Sometimes I think maybe swords could be more useful than magic. Are you kidding? Just because I can't kill a witch doesn't mean I've abandoned my warrior values. How can a warrior teach a witch how to use a sword? Actually, I think we could probably teach you how to use a sword at this point. Is that so? But don't you need this? That's my commander's insignia. Give me that right now. My promotion review is right around the corner. Ah, so you need this for the review. If you don't teach me swordplay, I'll throw this away somewhere all the warriors can see it. Then you'll be known as the warrior who lost your commander's insignia to a witch. Then you'll never get promoted. Why, you little... Are you fooling around with me? So, do we have a deal? You teach me swordplay and you'll get your commander's insignia back. You shameless witch. If anyone's shameless here, it's you. I never betrayed anyone who found my friends and saved my life. Didn't know warriors have no conscience. Don't make fun of warriors. Yay, I did it! New special skill added, Calculated Strike. Observe the opponent's weakness for a few turns before delivering a deadly blow. The power of the strike can be boosted by the characteristics of the sword. My characteristic of the sword is kick-ass. I'm sure that's what the description says. I don't know if it really will say that, probably not. But new sword skill. Which I'm able to take advantage of because I'm using a sword by default anyway. So, yeah, awesome. I wonder if being a witch gives you greater physical abilities. You're pretty good at this. The techniques I just taught you is a strike that allows you to target your opponent's weaknesses after observing them. Does that mean the one with the barrier also I can defeat? I don't know. It takes a while to activate, but once it does, the interval between uses becomes shorter. You're actually a nice human, as I expected. Calling a warrior nice isn't a compliment. Well, just make sure you never let another warrior capture you. Of course. Now, I better not hear you talking about anyone owing any favors. I've repaid all the help you've given me with this. Livia, you don't have a grudge against witches, do you? I do and I don't. What does that even mean? My best friend when I was little was a witch, but she's gone now. When the Spring War started, everyone suddenly started calling her a witch, and so a witch is what she became, even if she had no idea why. I was so young that I didn't really feel sad about it, just frustrated and confused. On the other hand, my best friend Justice's father was killed by a witch. That's why he hates witches so much. There's the death of my friend, but then also the death of Justice's father. To this day, I'm still not sure how I feel. But being a warrior is so rewarding when I'm helping others and defeating monsters. Then let me clear up that confusion. How? By ending the witch hunt. We just have to get rid of the Pope, right? You have big dreams. No matter how strong you are, you can't do that. Livia, where are you? Ah, there you are. Is something wrong? The Pope is leaving. The commander wants everyone to assemble. Oh, right, on my way. How unexpected. A warrior teaching a witch how to use a sword. I can't believe I'm really becoming friends with a warrior. Let's go back to Anna's house. It's been a while. Maybe she's back by now. Checking on Anna. Why isn't she home yet? Alright. 8:09. Kind of nearing a good stopping point. World map. Before we go to Anna's house, let's go back to the witch's hideout. But yeah, hopefully Amazon Prime will deliver everything I need. I ordered 2 things, by the way. One, of course, is the memory card. And then the second thing I ordered is black salt. I have become addicted to the taste of it. It is amazing, and I want it in my everything. So, but basically, the yogurt drinks I'll be making at home is going to be quite good. Especially if I decide to go like some kind of a strange Duke and Lassie hybrid. We'll see. I'm hoping it's as good as the one I have at the local India Palace, but we'll see. It is quite delicious. If you've never had it, unlike Lassie, it is. You're gonna wonder, you know, if you haven't ever tasted black salt, you're gonna wonder, is this safe to drink? Did the milk go bad? Like, what am I smelling here? And the answer is the milk has not gone bad, and it is safe to drink. Black salt. Black salt is wonderful sulfur. It's gonna smell like sulfur, but it is really good. At least in what I've had it in. But I'm gonna slowly but surely kind of use it over time. I can't answer that question, Shockstorm. I don't think it's like, I don't even know if it's known enough to be underrated. I think a lot of people are gonna be like, black salt, what's that? It's not even like an overrated, underrated type of question for me. Can you put it in pies? I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. I think yogurt drinks is probably the way to go. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm a little confused. There is one thing I want to check. I'm basically getting ready to end the stream, so I only want to do a little bit of cleanup rather than jump into the next major quest. Is there still nothing I can do with that seal? Because it seems odd that I still have this B rank equipment thing, this B rank quest for Ralph. But yeah, out of all of the Indian food places I went to, that was India Palace is the only one to use black salt. So in that regard, I think it's quite good. Just because very, very few places have otherwise used it or utilized it in some kind of a meaningful way. I basically eat at that restaurant like 3 times a week. When I have a favorite, I have a favorite. Because it's the thing, it's, you know, because on its surface it sounds like it's going to be horrible, right? Number 1, Indian food. Number 2, a buffet. What could possibly go wrong? But no, it's wonderful. Like, it's actually one of the best restaurants I've probably eaten at, and the buffet is actually perfect. I still don't know what that thing is or what you're meant to do with it. The game's never really explained. We still can't go in this, whatever it is. So that means I can't fight the puddings. Teleport home. Yeah, it's already been 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think it's a pretty healthy stream. Well, you know, even though we had a couple of yappy cutscenes, I definitely look at the stream a little bit more favorably than the last 3 of them I had. I will probably stick with it a little longer then, unless it like seems like it's gonna drastically veer off. This felt better. I do want to kind of get an idea. Let me see if I can get like some sort of a game facts guide up. I want to have some semblance of an idea of how far along I am in terms of chapter 3. If there's any way to figure that out. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so looks like if I go there, yeah, it looks like we'll definitely beat the chapter next one. It seems like it's definitely a shorter chapter than chapter 2 was, which I am all for. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, maybe 10 streams, maybe 11, I don't know. Let me see, how many chapters is it? Chapter 6... 7... okay, so 7 chapters. Got it. Yeah, okay, so chapter 7. Oh, there's more. Hold on, wait a minute. Chapter 7. Point of no return. And then it jumps to epilogue, and then chapter 9. I am definitely not doing the epilogue. I would only consider doing an epilogue of a game that I think I'm going to score like high 70s or even 80, which this game is not going to do. Basically, I'll do whatever like what's supposed to be the final boss. I think if assuming we have momentum similar to this, and then that's probably where I'll leave it. But the game's going to have to jump like 8 or 9 points in its score for me to even consider doing the epilogue at this point, but we'll see. But any event, no stream tomorrow since it's Wednesday. Thursday, something. It's either going to be Shining Force 3 or I will do Bart Game. If that's just to kind of have a little bit Bart Game 2 rather, just to have like some sort of an intermediate game, something to kind of just not be jumping straight into East 5. But that's where we'll be at, and appreciate everybody's time, and thanks everybody for showing up. I apologize if I get a little bit downtrodden and a little bit like really kind of in despair mode sometimes when things go kind of rough, but like if I, again, I'm the person that if I'm streaming something and it feels half-assed and it feels like I'm not going anywhere, I don't want to do that. I don't want to subject people to slop if I can help it. And I don't necessarily mean like a game that's slop, but I mean just like content that really feels like it's just not going to go anywhere, whether it's because I'm not engaging enough or I'm running into 10 million technical problems. It means I have to better curate my selection or just learn what I'm dealing with better. Like, clearly I did not learn nearly enough from the Saturn. I should have learned to never buy it in the first place. That would have avoided all of the other issues that I've had with it. But I own it, I am stuck with it, and I will continue to play it as long as I can continue to just go through these issues without a lot of problems. Hopefully the memory card works, hopefully the testing goes well, but in any event, I'm going to go make dinner. After I need to do yoga first, then I'll need to watch the finale of the Degrassi episodes from junior high, and then I am going to probably go to bed early. I don't think there's anything else I want to do tonight. But GG's everybody, thanks for stopping by and take care. I'm hoping as I minimize to go to OBS that it does not freeze my camera right at the last lap. And it didn't. Thanks everybody, take care.